everybody? It's Mike Venus.
Mike Venus. You know it.
Right? And I just uploaded a performance, but this is went in about a month ago. But I've been using the live more recently because of the update. And basically in this I'm just gonna kind of show you the template so that like when I get on here, all I gotta worry about is sound selection and sound selection or sound design, composition, which usually that'd be pretty easy, and then dropping the samples in and then mixing it so I can perform. So starting out, usually I have an empty kit um, on track 1, right, for the drum program. It's already preset, so it means all the mute groups, all the simultaneous play, mute triggers, cycle, random, any of those features, they're already pre-mapped because I saved it as an empty template and it has my tag in it. Right, that's on track 1. So track 2, I have the drum synth set up and I use the multi set. So this gives you you can literally make these any sounds you want, but you can have 8 sounds that you can create. And then what I would do, I'll go to the sampler and program them in that way, meaning set the threshold, add some effects to it if I want on the chain, and then set the thing, trigger it, start laying down my samples, resample it, everything. So that's what the drum synth, that's on track 2, right? Then on track 3, I use the hype synth mainly because of the force. I love the hype synth. I think it's the easiest synth to really like get your head around programming and creating sounds and stuff. And even the presets are really good. And I use the hype synth for my chords. And then after I create, the progression or whatever, I bounce it to a sample. Then I chop it up in the editor. And then I lay it to the pad, right? That's on track 3. Then on track 4, I have bass synth or bass line, another plugin. I use it to create all my bass lines. Even though the hype synth has good basses, that's what I mainly do. And then on track 5, I have the Odyssey. I usually use that for my sound effects. And what I mean by sound effects is the sounds that I layer underneath my drum sound. So right, these are my sound effects. They get triggered whenever I play my drums. Oh, sorry. Then that's like the basic setup. If I want to use any other plugins, or I can create key groups off of the plugins using the auto sample, and then I can add effects to it. And then the other thing is I use the sub mixers to mainly do basically to add effects to the samples, because in here, the new update, you can save effects racks like you used to well, you can do in Force. So I take advantage of that. So, I create my effects chains for each thing, and then I set up my individual parts. So like my chords, and submix 1, submix 2 is my bass, submix 3 is my drums, and submix 4 is my effects. And then with that, I can kind of like, set it to screen. I can kind of, adjust the volume, mix it a little bit better so that it all blends well. And yeah. Oh, and then last thing, part of the performance is I set up the Q links. Um, what I did on the first row, um, all the Q links is set to control the volume of my sub mixers, and then um, the second row is set up to control the pans of those mixers, and then on the third row I have uh, my DJ kill switches. So what this does is allows me to create variances with my chord progression. So let's say I play this. Now that sound, I had layered a piano and a pad, and then the effects on the sub mixers creates it to stretch. So that's coming full through. So then if let's cut the middle. See, then that creates something else. And then, you can kill the lows. Kill the lows and the high. And yeah, that's what I do for right now. And then, like I said, this makes it so easy. And this is all in one bank. And all my banks are set up to basically operate the same way as all my banks. So set you up a template. This will make like creating beats, or in this case performance kits, way easy. I cannot wait, and I'm praying, fingers crossed, it's Charles style, that whenever they come out with the new update for the Force, when they add like the plugins and all that stuff in there and even more features, I'll create a template for that, and that's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. So yeah. Yeah, this is the Mpc Live2. You could do this on the X, the One, the Live One, and the other variations with the retro and all that. It's all the same. And like I said, once they come up with the new update, I'm going to create one for the Force, and I'll show you that. So with that, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.